Comics plus Akasan here. Here to talk about some controversial stuff going on in the land of Japan that you may or may not be aware of with Oppenheimer and Barbenheimer. You know, the memes. Everybody loves Barbenheimer. It's funny. Two completely different type of movies releasing around the same time in most countries. Barbie and Oppenheimer started the whole meme, the whole movement. Barbenheimer, which one are you going to watch first? And it's been kind of this like little kind of funny sort of thing. Obviously, as we get ready for the international release of Barbie in Japan, coming out August 11th, people have been wondering about a lot of this, and we've talked about this previously. I have talked about this on my channel a few weeks ago. Is Oppenheimer even going to be coming out to Japan? As most of you already know, Oppenheimer is about the story of the man who created the atomic bomb, and you see the story behind the Manhattan Project and how all these people kind of got together. And I'm assuming by the end of the movie, you see the launch of the first successful atomic bomb being launched. As most of us know, 3 weeks later, on August 4th, 1945, a day that will live forever in the hearts of the Japanese people. Hiroshima was bombed. The first of the two subsequent bombings that changed the world, changed Japan forever and the world in terms of war. The two times that nuclear options were used ever. And it was a day that will live in infamy, right? So Oppenheimer has not necessarily been banned in Japan, but there is no release date for this movie, which is normal actually for a lot of movies, but particularly this one has actually been quite sensitive. A sensitive matter of how are they going to address this situation? How are they going to go ahead and promote this? Now, Barbie is scheduled to be released in August 11th over here in a couple weeks. And, most of Japan is really happy about it. They're looking forward to it. Lots of women love Barbie. And they're ready, they've been promoting it and all that. However, with this Barbie release, the Barbenheimer meme has kind of been picking up steam. And, Japan has started to take notice of this, like what is Barbenheimer and things like that. Now, Warner Brothers is in a lot of deep controversy right now, particularly the Warner Brothers American Barbie movie account. And the reason they're in here is because Warner Brothers, true to fashion, the Barbie Twitter account has actually jumped on this whole Barbenheimer meme, and they've gone around and they've liked it. They've commented on it, and this is very, generally speaking, this is very normal for account managers, social media managers, to jump on and like really help push it. Wendy's was one of the first to kind of do this, to be like a relatable thing. So one of the first things that really caught up here is the fact that Barbenheimer, discussing film, posted an artwork by Steve Rez here, as you can see, and thank you for the follow. And the Barbie movie, the account, chimes in and they're like, it's going to be a summer to remember. They love it. And subsequently, they continue to do this a lot more over the course of following tweets. And the issue here, the problem here, and the reason why the Japanese people are so mad about this, is because of the fact that it's one thing to have a fan-made meme fest going on, but to have an official account by Warner Brothers endorsing fun time with atomic bombings and things like that is very irresponsible in the eyes of many Japanese people, and understandably so, right? The fact that there was another image, I think, and they continue to like a lot of these memes. There's an image where Barbie is kind of driving. Sorry, I'm laughing because there's a picture of Kojima, Metal Gear Solid, just straight face, like not amused. Kojima is not amused. And shout outs to Jeffrey J. Hall. He's a journalist in Japan who is just was able to kind of collate a lot of what's going on, because actually a lot of my friends in the movie industry have also been boycotting WB right now. They've been boycotting Barbie. They've been going dark on Twitter and things like that, just in protest of this whole thing. It got so bad to the point where the Japanese Barbie account issued an apology here for insensitive supporting insensitive content that didn't really have the thoughts of the Japanese audience in mind in terms of Barbenheimer. Now this, unfortunately, this is the Japanese account and not the US account, and some people some people still don't take this as a half-ass apology, because it's like, look, this isn't even the account that did the damage that did this. So in response, look at some of this stuff. Some of these quotes are fun. In response, you have been seeing people posting memes of, oh my god, people have been posting memes of the Twin Towers 9/11 with pink smoke, showing different 9/11 memes, talking about, with the image of, instead of Cillian Murphy, it's Osama bin Laden instead, and saying, how does it feel now? Do you find this funny? Like that. So there's a whole mess right now, doing all of this right now. It's messy. I just wanted to let you guys know that's what's happening right now, and on the Japanese side of things. I've been living here for 11 years, and that's probably, in all likelihood, if it wasn't already set in stone, this is probably solidifying that Warner Brothers is probably never going to release Oppenheimer at all in Japan. They hadn't made a release date previously, and originally I thought that they were going to just probably put it out very similar to Everything Everywhere All at Once. They'll release it 1 week before the Oscars or something like that. I don't even know if they're going to even go at that point. Like, the best thing that I could assume at this point is that they're going to have people go out, the talent people, they're going to watch the movie, and then I'm talking about Japanese people, and then they're in turn going to later get on TV and just kind of talk about what a serious movie this is, and how, and you reassure people that it doesn't offend Japanese people, it doesn't glorify the making of the atomic bomb and things like that. But that's best case scenario. In all likelihood, at this moment in time, I don't think it's even. If people are already getting mad over the Barbenheimer situation, I highly doubt it's even going to be released in Japan. So, which is somewhat of a shame, but completely understandable. All things considered, the next anniversary for Hiroshima is in 2 days from now. So this is really, really bad timing on everybody's chord right now. But yeah, I'm going to keep it at that. I have some other opinions about this and things that my students have said. Some of my clients have talked about it. I know some people are actually looking forward to this movie, but I also know that this is a very sensitive subject. So we will just leave it at that. I'll let if Warner Brothers, the official Barbie U.S. account, does apologize, I will let you know. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. Barbenheimer, is it funny? Yes. It's and it's an interesting sort of world situation, but it's not something that an official company should really sort of get behind, I suppose. And I completely understand where the Japanese audience would be very offended over something like this. So, anyways, that's it. Red Nation, stand up, speak up. Let me know, what do you guys think? If you live in Japan, I'm very curious what your thoughts on are on this. I know a lot of my friends have actually flown out of Japan so that they can go check out this movie. Just happens to be good timing sometimes. I'll probably end up watching it when it comes out on Blu-ray at this point, unfortunately, but completely understandable. Till next time, take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you then. Peace.